Me va a tocar. All right, play something of my own, okay? Yeah. All right.
Compañía Cubana de Aviación announces the arrival of the flight number 999 from New York.
Señor.
Gracias, señorita.
De nada.
They're always a lovely sight to come home to, Lorna.
Hold it, please.
Again, please, Mrs. Mallabee. May we have the kiss again?
Please, gentlemen. You know my rule. No pictures.
Sorry, Mr. Mallabee. The picture will be killed, of course. Carlos, Manolo, no vamos a usar la foto. Mátala.
Gracias.
What about a statement? For example, about how you found business conditions in the States.
I was not concerned with business conditions in the States. I was concerned with my own condition. I spent the entire month in the clinic in Baltimore.
And the results of the checkup?
I am as indestructible as ever.
Would you comment on the latest oil discoveries?
And the rumors of expansion of Mallabee Industries?
Sorry, gentlemen, no more questions today. Vámonos.
Thank you.
I've checked out of the hotel. All of my things are in the station wagon.
Oh?
Well, you didn't cable whether you wanted to spend the night in Havana or drive right on home.
Well, which would you rather do?
You know it doesn't make any difference to me, Mal. Usually after these trips, you can't wait to get home.
Well, Lorna, let's be different this time. We'll stay the night in Havana, have a good dinner at the hotel, then drive on down to the middle in the morning.
Oh, Mal, I'm a little tired of Havana. Can't we...
No. We'll make a real evening of it. Have dinner in the fiesta room. It's been a long time since we were there.
Just as you say, Mal.
Antonio? All right, Valdez, thank you, that's all. Hello, Emilio.
Good evening, Senor Mallabee. Senora, this way, please.
Lorna? What do you have, Lorna?
Oh, nothing, thanks.
Scotch for me. What's wrong, Lorna?
You know what's on my mind, Mal. You still haven't told me what happened at the clinic. What were the results? What happened with the x-rays?
You heard what I told the reporters? I'll be around for years.
Good.
Hey, that fella's good. Emilio, that boy at the piano, he's new here, isn't he?
Yes,
What's his name?
Nick Douglas.
Douglas. American?
Yes?
Ask him to join us when he's through, will you?
Certainly, senor.
Don't mind, do you, Lorna?
No, of course not.
What's that he's playing, do you know?
No.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
So do I. Mr. Mallabee? Yes. Douglas? Sit down, won't you? This is my wife, Lorna, Mr. Douglas.
How are you?
Hello. You play beautifully. My husband was very impressed.
Thank you, thank you.
What do you drink?
I think I'll have a Scotch straight, double if you don't mind.
Emilio. Scotch for the gentleman. Double, and make it straight.
Yes, sir.
Lorna was right. I was impressed. Tell me, what was that you were playing?
Oh, it's just something I wrote. I don't usually go in for that kind of thing.
Did it very well. What kind of thing do you usually go in for?
Well, Afro-Cuban mostly.
Good. I like that, too.
It's fine.
How long have you been playing down here, Mr. Douglas?
Been at this place?
Yes.
About 3 weeks now.
You like Cuba?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
What did you do before?
Oh, I've been around a lot of the clubs.
Which one?
I can't see where that makes any difference.
Difference? No difference? You, know who I am.
Yes, I do.
Then, do you always behave this way?
Look, I was asked to come over to this table. I don't know what this is all about.
It's very simple. I like the way you play, that's all. You see, I don't get down to Havana very often.
Why don't you come out to my place? There's going to be a fiesta at my sugar mill this weekend. We'll have some native musicians down from the back country.
You know, I usually record the fiesta music. I think it's good, but you'll have to judge that for yourself.
If there's anything you can use, why, you may have it.
Well, what do you say?
I'm sorry, I don't think so.
If you're worried about getting away from here for the next few days, I think I can make the arrangements.
Look, there are lots of wonderful musicians in Havana. Why pick on me?
Yes? There are a lot of wonderful musicians in Havana. I picked on you because I happen to like the way you play.
So, take this, just in case you change your mind.
Excuse me, Senor Mallabee.
Oh, yes.
Now,
You care to have a bite with us?
No, I can't. I have to play. Excuse me?
All right, but try and get out our way, won't you? It would be a great pleasure for both of us.
I'll try, thank you. Good night, Mr. Mallabee.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Emilio,
how did you make out with Mallabee?
bring me
Did he like you?
a large Cubana special, 2 shots of rum, okay?
Okay, Nick.
Thanks.
Why did you do that, Mel?
Do what?
Invite him.
I like him, don't you?
Yes.
Home again.
Remember what you said the first time you brought me here?
Mr. Casa es suyo.
My house is yours. I wonder if you ever meant it.
Saque la silla del señor Mallabee temprano. Cuidado, hombre, no raspe la pintura.
Hello.
Senora. How do you feel?
Fine, Tina. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm hot and tired. It's been a long drive. I'm going to have lunch in my room.
Have a good siesta. I'll see you at drink time.
It's good to see the senora after so long. The house has been put in order, senora. Everything is as you like. The doctors in the States, did they find Senor Mallabee all right?
Senor Mallabee is exactly the same, Tina. Will you please close the doors, Tina?
Oh, yes, senora.
What is it, ma'am? What do you want? I was half asleep. You startled me. Was there something you wanted to tell me?
Nothing important.
Mal,
Yes?
you hate me, don't you? You hate me for what you think I've done to you.
What have you done to me, Lorna?
You blame me for what happened. For what you've become since the accident.
Accident?
Mal, why don't you let me go? You think you're punishing me by keeping me here. But don't you see you're only torturing yourself? We're destroying one another, Mal. Please give me a divorce.
Divorce? All right. You give up all your claims on me financially, community property, Mallabee Enterprises, I'll give you a divorce. But you wouldn't want that, would you? You'd want all you could get. Everything you could get.
I want everything that's coming to me.
The only way you'll get all you want is to wait around until I die. And sometimes you're impatient. Why don't you cover yourself up now, Lorna?
Buenas tardes, señora.
Hello, Valdez. What are you doing here?
Please, señora, would like to show you something.
What is it?
Come with me, please. Yes?
All right.
That is for you, señora. I made it for you while you are in Habana.
Gracias, Valdez. But you shouldn't have spent your time.
It gave me pleasure.
Well, thank you very much, but you better go back to the house now.
Sí, señora. Sí.
Señora, soy pescador. No voy a molestarla. ¿Puedo hablar con usted?
Valdez, help!
¿Por qué me pega? ¿Qué me pega? ¡Ay, déjame!
No, no, leave him alone! Valdez, stop it!
Déjame!
Valdez! Valdez, stop it! Let him up! He'll drown! Let him up! Valdez! Stop! Stop! Valdez!
You would have killed him.
Yes? Or you, señora?
there, señor? That's where Mr. Mallabee lives.
Sí, Mr. Mallabee vive aquí.
Yeah, well, he told me to come here.
¿Eh?
He told me to come here.
Ah, yo no sé lo que usted dice.
Just let him know I'm here. Here's his card. Mallabee.
Ah, why you don't tell me that before? Wait a few minutes. I go to him by telephone.
All right.
How do you do, sir?
Oh.
Well, hello, Mr. Douglas. Glad you could make it. Had I known you were coming, I would have had the car pick you up in Havana.
That's all right. I took a bus.
All right, Jose?
Yes, sir.
Big. Big. It's very big.
Yes, it is. Well, come on in, Nick. Oh, may I call you Nick?
I wish you would.
I'll get Lorna. Lorna? Lorna, where are you? We've got company. Lorna, where are you? Oh, I'm surprised to see you. I didn't think you'd come.
Yeah, well, that's the way I am.
Like a drink? Bourbon? Scotch? Daiquiri?
No, thanks. Thanks anyhow. How long have you been married?
5 years.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Wrong? I'm paralyzed.
Are you always going to be this way?
Yes. I've had this house for 15 years. Full of the things I love. Antiques, my music, everything I love. Oh, Lorna, you remember Mr. Douglas?
Mr. Douglas?
How are you? Your husband was just telling me about his house.
Yes, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Do you mind?
Mine?
My coming?
But you were invited.
I sort of got the impression that you weren't too enthusiastic about the invitation.
Not at all. We so rarely have guests that we welcome the change. Don't we, Mel?
I'm glad. I wouldn't want to intrude.
Excuse me, sir. There is a Senor Rivero want to see you.
Oh, tell him I'll see him in my study.
Yes, sir.
Lorna will show you to your room, Nick. We'll have dinner as soon as you change. Now, will you excuse me?
Certainly.
This way. The house isn't air conditioned. A corner bedroom is much cooler.
Why didn't you tell me?
You knew I was married from the first day we met.
Sure, I knew you were married, but that's all I knew. I'm not even talking about that. That man is paralyzed.
Does it make such a difference?
Yes, it does to me.
Is that what you came here to tell me?
Yes?
Senor Rivera is here, sir.
Send him in.
Good day, Senor Mallabee.
That's all, Seneca.
Yes, sir.
Well, did you complete everything?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just as I cabled you.
You have the final reports with you?
Oh, of course.
Why didn't I get them in Baltimore?
But, Mr. Mallabee, there was no time. I have them right here and here.
All right, get on with it.
Yes, sir.
Well, what can I do? Tell him? You don't know Mal, the kind of man he is. If he even suspected about us...
Lorna, you don't understand me. Can't you see that this is impossible? What we had together, darling, in that short time, it was so miserable, hiding in corners and running away, but it was full and rich and important to you and to me.
Yes.
Well, how can we settle for anything less?
Oh, Nick, you should never have come here. Why can't things just go on the way they were?
Lorna, there's a crippled man living in this house. He's your husband. We can't go around here like this and sneak behind his back. You're afraid to reach out for what you really want. We've got to tell him. And that's the way it is.
Look, I can't tell him, Nick. I've tried, and I just can't.
And what else is there to say? It's over.
Oh, Nick, don't say that. It's been 3 years since Mal's accident. And there never has been another man. You know that, don't you? I need you.
You better go now.
Oh, Nick. Am I going to lose you?
You better go now. I'll see you at dinner.
This was taken on the afternoon of June 22nd, exactly 1 week after your departure for the United States and the arrival in Havana of the senora in question. Several days later, I was able to obtain this photographic evidence of their meeting in a small park near the Malecon. On that occasion, the lady returned alone to her hotel in a taxi. Two days later, they arranged to meet again on a downtown street corner at approximately 4:30 p.m. They had several cocktails together at a hotel roof garden. I had great difficulty to photograph them without being seen.
Shut up.
Yes.
Now get out of here.
Si, senor.
Wait. Are there any other prints?
No, sir.
Who else knows of this?
Nobody, sir. I myself developed it. I swear to you.
All right, get out of here.
But you ordered me yourself to...
You ever try any game fishing, Nick?
No, I can't stand sitting around waiting for something to happen.
Oh, you don't know what real action is. Great fishing in the waters around here. Tell you what, Lorna, we'll take Nick out, let him try his hand.
Quite a feeling, Nick, when you've hooked a one.
Yeah. We'll start out early tomorrow, spend the whole day at it. What do you say?
I'd rather not.
Well, why? You've always loved the boat.
You know I hate it.
Anyway, I won't be here. I've only got a couple of days off. I wanted to go up to the back country, hear some of their music.
You want to hear backcountry music? You just say the word. Pour me another drink, will you, Lorna? You know, you ought to try some of that rum, Nick. Best on the island. Better than aged brandy. Now, just settle back. This number will surprise you. There. What do you think of that?
That's it. That's really it.
I taped this at a place called San Hill, about 50 kilometers back in the hills.
Oh, yeah, there's where I want to go tomorrow. I'd like to hear them play. They're wild.
Well, that particular combination and half a dozen others just like it are going to be here at the mill tomorrow night, playing for the fiesta. If you really want to hear backcountry music, better stay.
You see, Lorna? He's running out of excuses. Now, you have to stay around for a while.
All right, fine.
Good. Good, then we can have our fishing trip.
Mal. Do you have to play it so loud?
That's the only way you can hear the drum shadings. Right, Nick?
That's right.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll say goodnight. Those drums were a little too much for me.
Oh, no. No, Nick. Nick, there's something I'd like you to do for me.
I'd like to hear some of the things you run across.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
Don't you think he ought to play for us, Lorna?
Just said he doesn't feel like it.
Lorna! Perhaps if you asked him, he'd play for you.
All right. I'm tired. I have to go to sleep.
All right. All right, Nick, good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Mel knows about us.
Of course he knows.
Don't go on that boat tomorrow. I'm frightened.
Lorna.
Comfortable back there, you two?
Yeah, fine.
She's in great shape, Lorna. Just listen to that engine.
Sounds fine.
How far are we going?
Just a little while, we'll be out where the big ones are. Last time we were out, Nick, was quite an experience. You know about it?
No.
Quite an experience. You ought to tell them about it, Lorna. You see those rocks, Nick? That's where we piled up. Where it was almost killed. Lorna was at the wheel. Weren't you, Lorna?
Mel, do we have to talk about that now?
Maybe she was angry. Or maybe she had too much to drink.
That's just about
Angry
enough.
or drunk.
Mel, I don't want to talk about it.
I was right back where you are, Nick. I thought I had a strike.
Mel, what are you doing?
I still can't imagine anybody piling up on that reef.
Mel, look out! Mel!
What do you think I was going to do? Pile us up?
Is there anything you want, sir?
I've finished all the papers you asked for, Mr. Mallabee. They are on your desk. Is there anything else?
Lorna.
He must be insane.
No, he did an insane thing. But he's an angry man. We have to understand that. Look, Lorna, come on. You get your things. Get your things together, and we'll get out of here as fast as we can.
No, Nick,
No. You can't stay here. Don't you see that?
I can't leave.
Why? Why can't you leave? Lorna, why can't you leave? Why didn't you leave a long time ago?
It's my fault that he's the way he is. I caused his accident. I can't just leave him.
Lorna, he's going to kill you.
And I can't face him.
All right. All right. You go pack. Go ahead. I'd like to talk to you.
Get out of here.
It's about Lorna and me.
I know.
We don't want to hurt you anymore. But we are leaving.
Get out of here.
I just want you to know that I'm sorry.
Lorna! 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 You leaving me, Lorna?
Yes. Will it be?
Have you told Nick I offered you a divorce, that you turned me down? Has she told you that, Nick? Come on, you know why she stayed, Nick? Because she wouldn't get a cent of my money if she left. That's all right! Now look, you really love her, don't you? All right, Nick. Watch Lorna now. Watch her very closely.
Now, please.
Lorna, listen to me. If you stay with me, you'll have roughly $20 million in a very short time.
What do you mean?
If I'm lucky, I've got about 90 days to live. That's really what they told me at Baltimore. I mean, I'm dying, that's what I mean.
All right, Lorna. Here's the medical reports. And here are the x-rays. Come in, Nick. I want you to hear this, too. You leave me, Lorna. I'll divorce you on grounds that are impossible to contest. Stay, you'll probably be the richest woman on the island.
Well, Lorna?
I love you, Nick.
But you're staying, aren't you? You see, Nick, she won't go. She feels sorry for me. I'm gonna die.
Hey, ¿qué tal, amigo?
Listen, what time the buses leave?
When the people leave.
When do the people leave?
When the fiesta's over. 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock maybe.
Look, you want to take care of this for me?
Sure.
I'll be back for it.
Hey, you want a drink?
Yeah.
All right, Valdez. I'll call you when I need you.
Si, senor.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you, Mal.
What about? How long it's going to take me to die?
Mal.
Or are you afraid, Lorna? Afraid to live here after what's happened? Afraid I'm going to cheat
Oh,
you?
Mal, stop it, please.
I seem to remember you saying you wanted everything that's coming to you.
That's right, I did.
Well, I'm not going to cheat you, Lorna. Now get out of here. Get out! Wait. Did you believe it, Lorna? Did you believe it about the x-rays? Did you believe I'd be dead in 3 months? Did you believe that, did you?
I hate you.
Do you, Lorna?
Oh, how I hate you. I wish you were dead now. I hope you die soon. I wish you were dead. Do you hear me? I wish you were dead right now. Oh, Mal, no. hold me tight. Oh, Nick, I don't care what happens to me. I just want to be with you. Please. Oh, Nick, I'm so afraid when I couldn't find you.
What? What are you afraid of?
Nick, please forgive me. I was wrong. I want to be with you. I told Mal about it. Oh, please, Nick, never leave me again.
It's all right, don't. What is it now?
Please get me away from here. I've got to get away.
Mrs. Mallabee, will you please come back to the house? There has been an accident.
¿Cómo te demoraste? Manuel, ¿pero por qué te has mojado de esta manera? ¿Has tenido algún problema? ¿Puedo ayudarte en algo? Manuel, ¿qué te ha pasado? ¿Por qué estás así? Contéstame. Dime algo. ¿Te ha sucedido algo malo? Dime.
Mrs. Mallabee,
Yes?
may I please speak to you for a minute?
Who are you?
Captain Rodriguez from the police.
Well, what happened here?
Are you Senor Douglas?
That's right.
Please follow me. Come in, please. Sit down. Miss Mallabee, circumstances of your husband's death involve great questions. You see, Mr. Mallabee was found in the pool. An attempt was made to revive him, but it wasn't successful. I don't have a complete report yet, but there were marks of violence. I think he was murdered.
Are you sure?
Mrs. Mallabee, do you know the contents of this film?
What film? No.
Do you, Mr. Douglas?
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. Now tell us.
I'll tell you. You see, Mr. Mallabee hired a private detective in Habana by the name of Rivero to get photographic proof of your relationship. I have a complete report. This evidence. The films and this report provide a basis of suspicions against you two.
That's ridiculous.
I see both an opportunity and a motive.
We weren't even there. We were at the fiesta. That shouldn't be too hard to check for you.
Is that correct, Mr. Mallabee?
Yes, Mr. Douglas had left earlier.
I see. That leaves you out. And where were you when the death occurred?
I don't know. Oh, well, I was at the fiesta, too. I'd gone there to look for Mr. Douglas.
Yeah, that's right.
Mrs. Mallabee, was there anybody with your husband when you left?
Yes, there must have been.
Who?
It must have been Valdez, his personal servant.
Teniente,
Ordene, capitán.
hágame el favor de buscar a Valdez y traerlo acá inmediatamente.
Enseguida, capitán. ¡Hablan a la policía! ¡Hablan a la policía! ¿Aquí vive un tal Valdez? ¿Usted es Valdez? Venga con nosotros para un interrogatorio.
¿Pero por qué? Si él no ha hecho nada. ¿Por qué vienen a buscarlo?
Vamos.
No. ¿Pero por qué si él no ha hecho
Por
nada?
favor, señora, por favor.
No.
Por favor, señora.
Manuel.
Siéntese.
Yo mismo lo hice. Yo lo maté.
No, Manuel, no, tú eres mi esposo. Manuel, déjame, mi esposo.
Permiso, capitán. Valdez ha confesado. Dice que él mató al señor Mallabee.
Will you excuse me, please? Wait here.
What did he say? What did he say, Lorna?
Valdez killed now.
What? Why?
I don't know.
What have you got to do with this?
Nothing, Nick.
Mrs. Mallabee, will you come out here, please? You too, señor.
¿Por qué lo mataste? ¿Qué te ha impulsado a ello? ¿Estás loco? ¿Por qué lo mataste?
I'll tell you why. It was you. You made him do it. You made him.
No.
She knew nothing. He was una bestia, an animal. I killed him for that.
No, listen to me. She wanted her husband killed. She's burned that may sick anyone who goes near. She looks sweet and good, but has no heart. It isn't my husband's fault. The fault is her.
Is that true, Valdez?
No, I told you. She did not know.
All right, take him away.
Nick.
No, don't. Just don't. What is there left to say? Can I go now?
I don't see why not, but let the police in Havana know where you can be reached at. Mrs. Mallabee. Are you sure there's nothing further you want to say?
No, please. Can't I go now? I have nothing else to say.
There's nothing I can hold you on without a statement from Valdez. You may go.